Welcome to Street Sign Storytime, where every road leads to a tale. Some are real, some are ridiculous, but always entertaining. Today we're going to roll up to Bull Run Road, located in Lisbon, New York, a place with a name that practically begs for a good story. Bull Run Road cuts right through the picturesque countryside of Lisbon, New York, and St. Lawrence County. There is a rich history of agriculture, and the name Bull Run likely nods to the days when livestock was a big part of local life. Fun fact, this road actually shares its name with the famous Civil War Battle of Bull Run. But don't worry, there's no historical cannon fire here, just the occasional tractor. Today, Bull Run Road is a quiet, scenic route that's perfect for Sunday drives, bike rides, or, pondering why bulls are even running in the first place. But that name has sparked plenty of speculation and a few tales over the years. Just like this one. Let me tell you about the most famous resident of the Bull Run Road, Ferdinand the Bull. Legend has it that Ferdinand wasn't your average farm animal. He was enormous, stubborn, and had a penchant for escaping his pen to terrorize the town. Back in 1937, okay, maybe 1977, or something with a 7, but either way, who's counting? Ferdinand made his great escape. He broke through a flimsy wooden fence on a farm near the Bull Run Road and took right off the street, causing absolute chaos in his wake. The townsfolk tried everything to catch him. Farmer Joe showed up with a lasso, but Ferdinand sidestepped like a matador's worst nightmare. Sheriff Milligan, he brought his patrol car, but Ferdinand just stared him down, daring him to try something. Eventually, Mrs. Putney, known for her baked goods, lured him back with an apple pie cooling on her windowsill. Ferdinand trotted right up, sat down like a dog, and waited for his slice. Let's do a little fun fact break. Lisbon, New York is one of the oldest towns in St. Lawrence County, with roots tracing back to the early 19th century. The agricultural legacy of the area means livestock stories like Ferdinand's aren't too far-fetched, though we can't promise any real pie-loving bulls. The Bull Run Road remains a favorite for locals seeking a place that is just kind of a peaceful drive through rural New York. In Lisbon, they need to honor Ferdinand in his memory, so they do the annual running of the bulls. They started this tradition, the running of the bulls festival, and before you get too excited, there's no real bulls involved in this. This is Lisbon, New York, not Pamplona. Instead, the locals, they dress up in bull costumes and they race down the Bull Run Road, dodging farmers dressed as matadors, armed with foam pool noodles. There's a pie-eating contest, a tractor parade, and even a Ferdinand look-alike competition for any particularly large and stubborn cows in the area. Well, maybe this isn't an actual event, but if anyone from the Lisbon Homecoming Committee wants to steal this idea, I'm sure it would be a hit. You're welcome. And no, I don't want to be on a committee. But the moral of the story here, the lesson, is roads like the Bull Run Road, they're just not names on a map. They're the stage for stories, legends, and maybe a little exaggeration. So whether you're chasing down a bull or you're just chasing your dreams, the Bull Run Road reminds us to enjoy the journey one pie-filled step at a time. So thank you for tuning in to the old Street Sign Storytime. If you've got a road in your hometown with a quirky name or a funny legend, please let me know in the comments or shoot me an email, matt@beardlaws.com. Until next time, keep your eyes on the signs and your stories on the run.